Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Aging Happily with Hilda. Just a quick health tip here. If you've noticed that your joints or muscles feels painful, stiffer, acher during this cold weather, no, you are not alone. Many people experience this during this winter. And today, I want to explain to you why this happened and what you can do to feel better. Before we dive into that, I want to seize this moment to thank you all for always coming back to watch these videos, not just watching, but trying to implement these tips and helping everyone around to age happily, more confidently, and independently. And on this platform, we talk about health. I share my day-to-day experiences as a nurse. I talk about lifestyle and choices. I share caregiving tips as well. And most especially, how we can age happily without fear. As a nurse, one of the most common things I hear this winter is my joint hurts more when it's cold. This is real, and there are clear reasons for this. And that's what we'll be sharing today. So why do cold weather affect our joints? Our joints are surrounded by slippery fluid called Synovial fluid that acts like natural oil, helping bones glide smoothly when we move. So when it's cold, several things happen in your body that will cause those joints to be more stiffer and painful. The first reason is reduced blood flow. Cold temperature causes blood vessels to narrow, meaning that less warm blood is reaching your joints and your muscles, and this will make them to feel colder and tighter. Secondly, thicker joint fluid. Let me read something here. The synovial fluid becomes thicker and less slippery. The third reason is muscle tightness. Listen to this. To protect against the cold, your muscles contract and tighten. And guess what? This is going to put some pressure on your joints. That's when you begin to feel your joints are stiff, more achy, and even more painful. Another reason is changes in barometric pressure. Actually make some research to know exactly how this is affecting the joints and the muscles, the stiffness, the pain. And this is what I got. Some studies suggest that drops in atmospheric pressure before cold weather cause tissues around joints to expand slightly, increasing pain and stiffness. And this will happen most especially to those who are having arthritis. All these factors together cause the familiar winter aches that people are experiencing on their knees, their fingers, their shoulders, their hips, and all other joints in the body. I want to explain to you how this actually happens. I mean how the cold weather affects the joints and the muscles. So cold weather causes the muscles to tighten naturally as a way to protect the body. So when these muscles are tight, they pull on the joints, they reduce the flexibility, and of course, increase the chance of strain or pain to those joints. And that's why moving suddenly in cold weather can lead to aches or muscle pulls, and of course pain. And who feels this most? From my nursing experience, winter joint and muscle pain is more common in older adults, people with arthritis, those who are less active during winter. Yes, it's usually very cold and people tend to stay indoors. Caregivers who lift or try to assist others, or any other person who stays cold for a very long period. For example, like construction workers. This pain is not a sign of weakness, it's just a physical response to cold. What are the simple ways to protect your joints and muscles? The first thing is you have to dress in layers. Wearing thermal layers, scarves, gloves, warm socks, all this help trap heat around your joints and muscles. Consider using heat wraps or warm compress on stiff joints if needed. I see so many people doing this, especially seniors. So It's not something to overemphasize on. We all know how we have to dress in cold weather, especially in winter. Secondly, stay active with gentle movement. Regular gentle exercises like just walking, stretching, doing yoga. This will help to keep your joints lubricated by encouraging synovial fluid circulation. Movement will also help increase blood flow, which helps to warm your muscles and your joints. Another tip is to warm up slowly before physical activity. Just gentle stretches and light walking. Remember, you have to avoid sudden or jerky movements that can strain cold muscles and joints. Another thing to do is to stay hydrated. It doesn't matter what time of the year, it's always very important. I've never seen a place or a doctor or health professional advising somebody not to stay hydrated, not to drink water. Proper hydration keeps synovial fluid at the right consistency for smooth joint movement. If you remember when I started, I talked about synovial fluid. Sometimes it's tight because of the cold weather. So staying hydrated is a way to lubricate the synovial fluid. It's a way to lighten it up so that you can walk easily. Let's talk about maintaining a balanced diet. Eating foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, say fish, antioxidants like fruits and vegetables, and calcium supports joint and bone health. We all know this, and most of the times our health professionals will advise us to take even supplements. They are all over the counter. Avoid excessive caffeine and alcohol, which can contribute to dehydration and worsen joint discomfort. Anything caffeinated will cause your system to get more dehydrated. So the last point is to use a humidifier to combat the dry air indoors. Yes, dry air can irritate your joints a lot. When the air is dry, it can irritate, it can cause pain, it can cause some stiffness, some aches around your joints. So it's good to have a humidifier that can combat the dry air indoors. When you adopt these habits, you are not just combating the pain, you are not just reducing the pain, the stiffness, the aches that you feel during winter. It's a big way, it's a huge way to maintain your mobility and your independence. This is very huge. So don't just think it's something you are doing temporary, just because it's winter, it's too cold. You're actually working your way out of it slowly. This way, you maintain your independence down the road. Your mobility will be very good. Of course, cold weather can be very uncomfortable, but it doesn't have to control your life. So listening to your body, staying warm, moving gently can help you stay active throughout winter and very comfortable. Small daily care make a big difference. So my question for you all today, do you feel more joint, muscle pain during cold weather or during winter? I want you to leave your thoughts in the comment section. I really appreciate that. Or any other discomfort that you feel during winter or when it's cold. Let us know in the comment section. If this video helped you, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button as I always advise or appreciate that. Somebody somewhere with the joint, muscle pain, aches, stiffness, and needing just you to touch that share button so they can benefit from these tips. Together, we want to age and we want to age happily. Once again, thank you all for watching. Stay warm, take good care of yourself, and I look forward to see you in the next video.